Hello friends, welcome once again to our school management system usage demo. So this particular tutorial is for school managers who want to manage a school using ERP. So at SlideScope we have developed this school management system. So the URL of this school management system will be shared with you. So and most of the users can find our school management system on Google Play. So in form of an app, this school management system is also available on Google Play. You can see here. So, but the tutorial will be same for the web version and the app version. So following this link, colorstack.net school management system, you can go to the application. This is our application's welcome page. You can manage staff data. You can manage teachers, head of departments, deans, and other data. You can manage student records. You can manage fee records. You can manage financial year setup. You can manage head-wise fees. You can manage financial accounting. Everything can be done here. Now, as a school, uh, you will get the credentials from us. So if you want to get the credentials, simply go to this inquiry page, and from here just fill your details and we will create your credentials and send it to you on your email ID. You can also contact us through this contact us form, or you can contact us on these numbers also. Now the thing is, you have to log in. So when you will get your demo credentials, you have to log in here. So I'm using one of the demo credentials that I have, and I'm simply log in here. So for example, we have named this school as Shivasto Public School. Now we will go to the dashboard part. Here you will see these are the details of a school and their phone numbers and all. From here you just have, first option is staff and students management. So in this particular video, we will discuss about how to add and view staff, how to add and view students. So first of all, if you will go to view staff for the first time, you will not see any staff member here. You have to add a staff. So let's say name of staff is Manoj Sharma and staff type is teacher. Phone is 123456. Staff qualification is, let's say, Master of Science. This is the highest qualification of this particular staff, and this teacher teaches physics, comma maths. Let's say this particular teacher teaches these subjects, and it is the email. So Manoj at, this is just example. So Manoj at mail.com is the mail. Now hit enter. So now the staff is added. And now when you will go to view staff, you will see this particular staff member. Let's add another staff member. Let's say the staff name is N.K. Yadav and he is principal. The staff phone is 3456 and staff's qualification is, let's say, PhD. And this particular teacher, let's say, teaches chemistry. Staff email is, let's say, nky@mail.com. These are just sample mails, but you will mention your own staff's email, and here the staff is added. Now go to view staff. So here we have added filters also. So suppose you want to see all those teachers who have Yadav in their surname or name or anywhere, like this. Suppose you want to see all those teachers who teach maths. So you can search maths and only those teachers will come with which have who have maths written in the staff subjects. So this particular filter works on all these columns. It works on staff name, type, even phone number. You can see. So this is a very easy to use filter that we have created here. So always use this filter to see the email, phone number, and different type of details of your staff. Now, if you want to edit details of any particular staff member, you can click on it, and from here you can let's say you want to change phone number, and this is the status. 1 means active and 0 means inactive. Suppose some staff left you, so instead of deleting a staff member's details, you can just make that particular staff member inactive. So this is how you will manage your staff details. Record has been updated. When you will click OK, you will redirect back to here, and you will see the details have been updated. Similarly, the similar process is for students, but you should add class first. So because we have just created our school and we have not created any class, so first of all we should add a class. So let's say let's say nursery is our first class. If you want to add some additional details to this class, you can add like this is first class of school, means this is the class from where students start, means this is the your youngest students are from this class. Hit enter. Class nursery has been added. Then let's add KG class. Hit enter. And then let's add first class. Nursery, KG, and then first. So the name of class I'm adding it like 1ST. You can add it as per your requirement. So let's say in our school, KG, after nursery there is KG, and then after KG there is first. This is main, let's say this is primary class. So you can mention any details here, although this is optional. Hit enter, and now you can see 3 classes have been added in our school. Now once the classes are added, you can go and add students in your class. So let's say the student name is Ananya. This student is in nursery. This is the section. So let's say this student is in section A. You can mention student date of birth here. So let's say this student has a date of birth of 12/12/2015. Student phone, you can mention phone number of their parents. Student email from here, ananya@mail.com. So obviously student parent will have these mail and all. Now you can enter a password for this student so that parents can log in and view their details. So let's AN123. Just adding simple password, sorry. And here you can click on show, and you will be able to see the password also. Here is the parent detail. Let's say parent name is Manish. So now just create this account, and you can see student has been added. You can save these passwords. So obviously this type of work will be done by some of your staff members, or maybe accountants, or maybe someone who manages your school. So they will save these passwords. Also, we will create a simple option. You can request for a simple option using which you can extract all these username and passwords. So so that if anytime you want to log in and view detail of any particular student, you can also do that. Now let's add another student. Let's Anubhav. Let's say this student is in KG class. The section is B, and 12/12/2013. Let's say this is a student date of birth. Phone number is, let's say, 567. Student email is anu@mail.com, and the student password is anu123. Parents detail is, let's say, Ashish, and create. So this way the student will be created, and here you can go and you can view students. When you will see this option here, we have added a section of remaining fee. So whatever remaining fee is there of students, you will see that amount here. And if you want to take fees of students, you can click here and then you can take the fee. Here is the financial year. So April 2021 to March 2022, this is the current financial year. First of all, you have to select the year and then you have to kind of take fees from them. Before doing all this, we have to go to fees setup, and then we have to add fee heads. So these are the steps so far. Step 1 is to log in, obviously. Step 2 is to add your staff members. Step 3 is to create a class, create classes, whatever classes are there in your school. Step 4 is to add students to class. While adding students to class, you will be able to assign students to sections. Suppose you want to change the section of any student or some details of any student, so you can go and edit. Let's say we want to shift this student back to section A, so you can update this. Let's say you want to add this student A, update this, and you can see the record has been updated. So this is the first video. Go ahead and add these much details to your school. In the next part, we will discuss about fee setup. We will discuss about adding heads, initializing the financial year, adding fees for heads that have same fees, adding fees for heads that have different fees for different months. I will explain all that to you that in the next video.